You're about to open a window into the life of a ghost hunter. We'll show you dark, creepy roads that fade into the night. We'll show you haunted places, but most importantly, we'll show you what happens along the way there.
Hi everybody, I'm Jeff.
I'm Linda.
I'm Grace.
And we're stopping here at this place. We're going over into like Smithfield, Carrollton.
Well, we're going
Carrollton.
through Smithfield and Carrollton.
Carrollton was the guy on
Yeah.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Carrollton.
Yeah, it's Carrollton.
So we're going through here. We're going to stop at this Bubba and Frank's Smokehouse and see what that's all about. So it's going to be unique. And maybe once we get inside, we'll talk a little bit about the case there, what's going on if we remember. And we had this interesting question, an interesting debate about this Sierra. Is that what it is?
A what?
What's that truck thing over
Santa
there?
Fe.
The Santa Fe.
Santa Cruz.
The Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
So
Yeah.
Linda and Grace apparently hate Santa Cruzes. So for all you people out there that drive them, they probably
Sorry.
don't like your ride.
I mean, they're just ugly. They're just god awful. It's like the El Camino of the modern era.
Right.
And
And that was my line there. Like I was
Yeah.
gonna say, because we were debating if it has a truck bed, is it a truck? And
Yeah.
El Camino has a truck bed,
Yeah.
but it's not really. It's not
And El Caminos can be respected because of their uniqueness, because back in the day, that was like the most unique thing,
Right.
right? But that is just,
It's ugly.
right.
that's got to go.
So let's take a look at this Santa Fe, and
Santa Cruz.
we'll go in and get some barbecue. Oh, and in case you're wondering, they cater too. What was that? I like this. A little restaurant in here. What a neat place, huh? I think it was barbecue taquitos. We got to look over here. We got a plethora of sauces. The NC, the STL, which is maybe St. Louis, Soppin, brisket, and hump. Kind of want to take a look at. Now the problem is when you taste that, I got them mixed up, so I don't remember which one's which. So in
So I don't
one
know
of
what
them,
to
the
get.
brisket one, I accidentally started putting hot in it because I was just on a roll, like filling up with sauces. So the brisket might not get the true flavor. But let's take a look at some of the decor here. I'm gonna say we got some old records up here, which is pretty cool, right? Oh, Nat King Cole, yeah, that's good. Porter Wagner, Eddie Arnold. So that's a pretty good records here. And then look at this. I've never seen like a vintage sign of a PT Cruiser, but they have that. So that's kind of like walking through an art museum. Only not with like artsy type art. Ah, and the Gentleman's Song, Jim Reeves. That's a classic.
Saw that.
This case that we're going to tonight, it's a kind of a sensitive case, so I'm not sure how many details we can really give, but this lady's, it looks as if this lady's husband brought something into the house that's not nice. And strange things have been happening throughout the house.
Okay.
So
Like typical footstep kind of things and things moving, or something more sinister?
That's me.
Perfect.
Oh, look at
All
this.
right, who has the St. Louis dinner?
Oh, the St. Louis dinner.
All right, I'm moving right back with Vanessa.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. And
Did you
little
get
hush
coleslaw?
puppy.
Be right back.
Did you get coleslaw?
Yep.
This is your coleslaw.
Nice.
You didn't
Looks
get
like
a
good
St.
coleslaw
Louis,
too. Oh, thank you. And this is
coleslaw.
Now, she wasn't supposed to get the coleslaw. What were you supposed to get?
I got everything.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just got extra coleslaw.
Philly
Oh,
brisket.
okay. Thank you.
Extra coleslaw in the house. So this is the Philly brisket. It's like Philly steak. It's got peppers, mushrooms, onions. It's not Philly steak though. It's brisket, so it's a little different.
So she was.
And but I guess before I go into this, do you remember any details about that case? Anything significant?
I don't even know.
It's been a while since y'all talked.
Yeah.
It's been a while, and a lot of times we try to go in with a fresh mind. You know what I mean? So Linda may not know any details about it.
I don't. That pretty much what you already said is what I knew about it, but that may be a good thing because maybe we can do the same thing that we've done before.
Yeah.
Where, you guys go in and interview her and I stay out in the car and then I come in later on.
Yeah, and you don't know exactly what's happening
Right.
or where it's happening, but
Yeah,
it's
very
happening.
good. Yeah.
And you go through the house, and if you get a feeling in a certain place, and it's
Then,
not
yes.
being a medium or anything like that, it's just sometimes you get certain feelings in certain rooms. You get a certain inclination that something's there, something's not right. And you sampled the coleslaw.
Alex would say that's mid.
It's mid, so it doesn't hold up to KFC standards.
No,
huh?
but not by any means. It's like kind of in the middle. It's
in the
not
middle.
wonderful.
So how about the barbecue there?
I need a food.
I haven't tried it, but this okra is amazing. I am a fried okra whore.
Yeah,
I love fried
I
okra.
like some fried okra. What is that?
Little hush puppies.
Oh, you got hush puppies. Nice.
Yeah, you can have one of them if you'd like. 'Cause
Thank
it's
you.
kind of a lot to eat, but I'm gonna try the barbecue without the sauce.
Yeah, you gotta kind of get a feel for it. See, it tastes like it's smoked and some good smokehouse barbecue.
It is very smoky. Yes.
Yeah. See.
That's
It's pretty hot though. Huh? I don't know if I'm gonna burn myself with this or
It
what.
looks really good though.
Yeah. Are you filming already?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I can't procrastinate any longer. So I'm gonna do something here. Ooh, this is hot to the touch.
Yeah, you're gonna burn your mouth like crazy. That was the chaser.
That was indeed the chaser.
Wow.
I think that was the hot one.
Yeah.
Stop.
Which one of these did you pick up?
This one.
Oh yeah, that's the hot sauce.
Yeah. It's good. Alright, so Bubba and Frank's Smokehouse Barbecue. Pretty good place.
That place was amazing.
Good service.
You can buy a gun right next door.
You can. You can buy a gun and then get some cones. Ice cream
And
cones
ice
and
cream.
guns. So it's quite a place. Got a little sunset going down over there. And we also learned of this haunted elementary school that's abandoned in
Yeah.
Chesapeake. The guy said if we pull the board off the window, we can climb right in there and go check it out.
I know.
I'm not
So-
pulling a board off, climbing in a window, of course. But look how tiny your Bronco looks compared to these trucks. It looks like a little matchbox car.
Does a little bit, doesn't it?
Yes.
Also, the truck next to you is passing the way
That's
you
not right. Alright, so we're out here in the middle of nowhere. Cornfield to the right, woods to the left, and we're stuck in the middle of this road. And there's the moon's up there. Yeah, it looks like we got a quarter moon. It's getting bigger. But this place is out here.
It is. There's really nothing that I can see. It looks like we may be coming up on some houses and more residential area, but it is very desolate.
Yeah, I haven't seen any houses for a while, so I don't know.
Yeah, this is like deer smacking territory.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big
these glasses, right?
Yeah, the glasses.
They're called aura glasses. All right. And if you put them on, you'll see auras.
Oh. These are
Right.
fun.
Do you see like an aura around my hand here?
No.
What if I put up like against this wall here? Can you see like an aura around it?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So hypothetically speaking, if spirits give off an aura, you can walk
That's
around
so
and
cool.
see their aura.
Sweet.
All right. You want to try that or?
I feel like I'm walking around with sunglasses.
Yeah, absolutely. So where do you want to start?
I don't know. I guess just go upstairs.
All right.
Have to keep them on.
One of those
Well, yeah, you wouldn't see it without them.
I was wondering if I'm gonna believe you. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
We don't usually post them on Facebook. If you have them on, in one of the pictures, these aren't necessarily for promotion purposes. They're more for just to kind of get an idea of what's there. If later on we come in and we're like, trying to investigate and we turn all the lights out and see something in the video that looks a little odd, we can
So we're walking around here doing our baseline sweep. And this is the location where the resident has been attacked in her sleep. Heard a lot of strange sounds upstairs here. And when we came back in this room, Linda got a pretty bad feeling back here. But the EMF levels are pretty normal. I'm expecting them to be high over in this area because of all this stuff, but not significantly.
I can't see. I poked my head in and I heard a knock.
You heard a knock in here?
Yeah, I did.
There we go. All right. So what's the story with this closet? Is this closet a hot spot or what?
This is where she said this was where he would read his Bible. This is where he would read his demonic books as well. Apparently he never sat at a desk. He always sat in a chair. So I don't see a chair. Nor do I see a place for a chair.
Right.
But
So we have a case here where the gentleman was at one point hyper religious.
oh wait, I saw something.
Went on for about a year.
It's gone
Saw something?
now. I did. I saw a little circle right here, but it's gone. It's not there anymore.
Huh.
You should try these. Did you try them?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've had this for a little while. The company sent them to us and wanted us to try them out.
Yeah, my headache's back.
So I feel like initially when I came up to the top of the stairs and looked down the hallway into this room, it was definitely eerie. And I was wondering if it was maybe just like the layout of the house. What are your thoughts on that, Linda?
Well, we've been in enough houses that have a large room or any kind of room at the very end of the hallway. And there seems to be no correlation between the strange feeling that you get here and having a room at the end of the hall. There's been plenty of other rooms that we've gone into at the end of the hall that felt great. And it happened to be one of the other bedrooms that led off to one of the sides of the hallway that felt funny.
Really?
Yeah. There's been plenty of them. So I don't think it has anything to do with the layout of the house. I think it's more about who had spent time here.
Yeah.
And the energy that was put into the room.
It brings to mind a house in Alexandria that we walked into, and it was very narrow and very long. And it had that same eerie feeling when you stood there and looked down the hallway into the back room. It had several different levels to it. It might have been like the third floor.
Was this the Lego lady or the lady
The
that
Lego,
fed us
yeah, the
Jimmy
one with the
John's?
Legos in the attic.
Okay, yeah, that one. I was thinking about the apartment at the very end of the hall in that luxury high-rise that we went to in Tyson's
Corner, yeah.
Yeah, where the lady fed us Jimmy John's. Yeah,
I need to go
we
there.
had sub. She had all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff sitting out for
Some
us.
Jimmy
but-
John's.
Yeah, that was another occasion where it was something at the end of the hallway. It was like that. Just the second you stepped over the threshold into that apartment, it was a really, really strange, heavy feeling, and far worse than what's here.
But can you call a specific one that was this long from the front to the back of the house and it didn't have that eerie feeling? Like when you look down that hallway and you just see the room at the end? I wonder if it has something to do with that. Like it's some kind of like a tunnel vision that you have or something like that.
No, for me, this was not. I can tell the difference. I don't get affected by architecture. Like I don't get affected like that. The architecture, the layout of a house doesn't seem to have any effect on me. The second I stepped upstairs, I started feeling it, you know, and it even before I looked down the hallway or came down the hallway, I started feeling it right at that top landing at the very top of the stairs. And even before we even came up here, I was sitting down when we first walked in the house. I was sitting down on the sofa and I'm looking up there and I'm like, yep, that's where the problem is. It's upstairs. So it's just more of an instinct, I think, more of an intuition, some sort of sixth sense that.
See me, I think I get affected by architecture.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, I look at a house that looks haunted and I'm like, that's a haunted house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There might not be any ghosts there, but you see this creepy old house looming in the woods or wherever and it's all boarded up and bats are flying out the chimney. That
Yeah.
affects me. I'm thinking that place is haunted.
Good
You
news,
know.
why there's no
Yeah.
bats.
I mean, it makes you think it could be, but there's nothing about looking down a long hallway that should make you think that there's a demon at the end of it.
I didn't necessarily think there was a demon at the end of it. I just thought it was eerie.
Oh, I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She came here first.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I came right down to the end of the hallway.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't breathe once I got to the top of the
Yeah.
stairs.
I will say that the EMF levels throughout here are very, very good. Very low.
Are they?
Very low.
All you did was come straight upstairs. You probably ought to check the rest of the house.
Well, I got to check downstairs, but I'm saying this was the hot spot, this room.
Right.
And they're very low in this room. Like I would have thought if you come into this room and you get a sensation or a heavy feeling,
Yeah, that
it
there
could
would
very
be-
well be high EMFs that's causing you to feel that, but there's not. Now Grace was sporting those Aura glasses,
Weird glasses.
and she saw a spot in that closet.
Yeah, but it was only there for a small amount of time. I almost think maybe it was the light reflecting.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tried to look back, it wasn't there anymore. So I'm not sure. And then I heard a knock in there when I walked in. I just poked my head in, and it was a knock from like the outside wall. But it could have been the AC. I don't know. I was just trying to think of reasons of why.
Is there something behind this wall here?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because this seems narrower across this room than the downstairs does.
You're right.
It does, but I don't think that has anything more to do than the fact that the slope. See, you can see the slope of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Of the roof. See, we're actually up in the topmost part of the A of the roof right now. So, as that A comes down, yeah, you're going to get a much wider room on the first floor than you are the second.
This house also has an attic. In case you,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
saw the
if you
attic.
guys noticed that.
Did you say attic?
Yep.
Yeah, attic.
There's an attic
Oh.
crawl space up there in the hallway.
Huh.
It's probably not very big because you
Yeah.
can see the A. You know, it's
Yeah, I kind of thought we were in the attic.
No, yeah, there's like a hole in the ceiling, but
Yeah.
you just move that board and get out. But then the other weird thing is this door, right next to the other door over there, is it's actually another crawl space. Like not a crawl space. like
Yeah, it's
like
where
a
the attic roof
unfinished
line
room.
kind of
Yeah.
comes down.
Like a
and-
storage area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like,
Full of Christmas stuff.
and there was a hole in the back. I don't know what was back there.
That we see if there's any strange noises or anything that occurs.
Do you want this on?
You
Yeah.
could, yeah.
You could.
It's not gonna hurt.
Yeah, so what we're doing right now is just passive. And it doesn't involve direct questioning. Got that REM pod on the floor there. And spirit box going over here. Reminder just popped up for me to take my medicine. So that's not gonna happen right now. But we also have a cat ball down there on the floor. And just to see, like, does this do anything? This doesn't do anything,
No.
okay? So someone's gonna have to actually touch that thing for it to light up. And this service thermometer, a lot of people ask about the service thermometer. Like, what point is it knowing the temperature of the wall? Well, knowing the temperature of an object can be vital to certain investigations, but not this one per se. But what this does do is scans that area from here to the wall. So if anything passes in front of this, the temperature will change. And of course, there's going to be fluctuations. Like 73.9 to 74.4, that's not a big deal. But if it goes down about 10, then we got something. And this is brought to you by
It
Craftsman.
almost sounded like it said again.
We're
It
not
said
sponsored by
in an
them.
accent.
Not sponsored by them.
Oh,
What?
mommy, did you hear it?
Mm-mm. No, I think Jeff was still talking.
Sound like mommy again. And then Jacob.
I heard pick up.
Did you?
I heard that. That said devil. That said devil. Oh, chill.
There's some stuff coming through there, huh?
My name is Linda. Can you tell me your name?
Rather than just giving us an example of a direct approach. Ooh, it sounded like it said God. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Or are you just agreeing with me?
I'm green.
No, I
That's
heard.
what it felt like.
I heard something that's a little different.
There it is again. Did you hear it?
Say I still can't?
No, I thought it heard. I thought it heard symbol, like a symbol, like God symbol.
Oh. Tell me your name.
Okay.
Michael. Yeah, I heard that, Michael.
See, I didn't hear Michael. I heard Elijah.
What?
Elijah.
Nah, that was Michael, yo.
Yo. I'm freezing. Hurt.
You might be sitting kind of in the.
I am.
I can feel it here too.
But I wanted to spread out. I didn't
Yeah,
want to join you on the couch.
I think you did the right thing.
Amy.
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 Oh. That sounded like a little boy.
Hurtful. Almost feel like I'm here. Perfect.
Is there something you'd like to say to us? Some message you'd like to get across?
We've got flashlights all the way at the end of the hall if you didn't want to come close. You can turn them on just by twisting the end of them. There's one in the closet. And there's one in the hall.
Sounded like it said cold
I can't hear.
or occult.
I'm out of here.
What'd you hear?
I'm out of here. That's what it
Oh, is
said.
that what it said? know what her husband's name was?
I can ask.
Michael.
We got a Jacob too, didn't we?
Yeah. I don't know what his name was. It would be weird if it was Michael or Jacob, though.
Can you tell us the name of the man who used to live here?
It's not like David.
If you tried to say it, can you say it one more time, very loud for us? Elijah.
I did hear Elijah that time, yeah.
Are you telling us your name, Elijah?
I don't know. Did you hear that?
Yeah. There's something about Domino's, one of the two.
Do you want
Elijah.
Domino's pizza? Are you hungry?
Elijah, did you live here or on this property or near this property?
Mommy.
Sound like said woods. Out in the woods. So we've come up here on a Sadler Travel Plaza with a Pilot, Dunkin' Donuts, and we're done the investigation.
We've been here before.
We've been here before?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever been here before.
You want a casino?
Look at this.
We've been here.
Low Country Comfort. It's got a pig on the Virginia thing. That's pretty neat, I guess. Hey, we got some walking sticks over here.
This is what the lady needs in her room.
Oh yeah, that's nice. A church bird feeder. Look at that thing, huh?
It's even got a bell.
Does it ring?
No. That would be too fun.
We got some neat stuff down here. What's with the pigs though around here? This is like a big barbecue area or something. Look at this jewelry box. Isn't that nice? That's a pretty one. So we got the Elvis skeleton perhaps. So we got a few hats here. And this one has a truck on the front and on the back it says truck. And then we got J. Christ. You must believe. And on the back, I love Jesus. So Pilot, for those of you that don't know, has the best coffee on the interstate.
It does, but you're not going to get it at this Pilot.
What do you mean we're not going to get it at this Pilot?
This is not Pilot coffee.
What?
This is called family-owned
Community coffee? Community coffee is like coffee that everyone drank out of.
Yeah.
What does that say? That's pretty good.
I don't know, but it smells really good. It smells fairly strong, so
Does it?
I'm willing to give it a try. Yeah, especially since I'm kind of deprived of coffee tonight. So
Community coffee.
I mean, the coffee dying over here.
So that coffee from, was it not Pilot?
It was a Pilot, but it wasn't Pilot coffee. Normally, Pilots will have a Pilot coffee in there.
Right.
It didn't have Pilot. No, it's family community coffee.
It was pretty good though. The community
was.
coffee was pretty good.
It was
Not as
actually
potent
pretty
as the
good.
Pilot coffee.
Right.
But needless to say, we're on the road back. We're getting ready to call it a night here. But this is not the end because tomorrow we are heading out again down Virginia Beach way.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing an investigation at the Ferry Plantation and participating in some paraunity, as it's referred to in the paranormal field. And that's where there's paranormal teams that get along and do things together. And we're doing that. So we'll be taking some footage, checking out where we eat. It's going to be somewhere unique, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Hardee's or something cool like that.
Hardee's.
But we'll be eating somewhere unique. And the Ferry Plantation it's a pretty haunted place. We did a couple of videos, investigations there, and a couple that weren't on video, maybe. Something to check out. But maybe we'll talk about some of the stories and stuff when we get on the road tomorrow.
But don't get used to this paraunity stuff, because this doesn't happen very often. We're not all about that paraunity. We just like the people that invite us out there.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, so don't get used to this.
Yeah.
This isn't going to happen often.
No, we usually don't. It's been, I can count on one hand the times we've done investigations with other groups.
Right.
And I can't count on one hand the times we've been asked to. So it's not that we have anything against other groups. We just
kind of fly solo.
don't like people.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
People
go.
in general, not
yeah,
just paranormal.
and not just paranormal people. Well, paranormal people are well, we don't like them either. But nonetheless.
Yeah, but we like Terry.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah. And then we like. So we'll see. Get some sleep here and
Very little sleep.
be back in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we're just editing the video. We're not really going anywhere. It's just gonna be a quick transition, but.
Right. But we are sleeping.
We are
and eating
sleeping, but-
eggs and stuff during that time.
Yeah. So this transition is gonna be.
Eggs.
Yeah, there'll be some eggs
I'm all about some eggs.
Take the next right.
and some. If you've never had scrapple.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
scrapple is a thing that you want to eat because it's very good.
Papa's Scrapple.
It's very, Papa's Scrapple. It's made up in Delaware, but it's sold down here.
Amazing.
They have it at the farmer's market down here, and we're going to be looking in the supermarkets now that Grace told us you can get it on the shelves.
That's a fact.
So,
I don't know, that Papa's hot and spicy Scrapple that we got at the farmer's market down here.
yep.
Oh, that was some good. It wasn't spicy really at all, but it was just. Oh, I just floated it in some butter in a pan and left it on each side for about 5
Sounds
minutes.
good, yeah.
Yeah, it formed that nice little crust, that crispy
You gotta
crust
have
on the
them
outside.
thin. I don't know.
Yeah,
some
it's
people
fairly
like to cut
thin.
them thick.
I like the
Not
thick Scrapple.
thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it too mushy. If you get it too thick, it stays too mushy and
Yeah.
it's not good. But yeah, thinner's better.
Definitely.
Better.
Definitely.
God knows what it is, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Transition time.